Welcome, everybody, to the adventures of the Martin dynasty. Brandon, Martin, the Kraken Slayer, Rosby, of course. George is still alive. They're 132. Nothing left but a decrepit pile of, I was going to say fat bones, but I'm not really sure that's how that works. Anyway, there's a lot of comments on yesterday. There was quite a few people that suggested this idea as well, and that was try to become the... Try to restore the Targaryens onto the throne, or put a dynasty on the throne that isn't ours, and become the spy master, or not really the spy master, but the puppet master in the background who really runs the show, who really holds all the power. Now, I thought this was a great way to kind of illustrate how we could do that. To be honest, I'm looking for suggestions, so if you've got any good suggestions or ideas for how we should restructure the Iron Throne, to ensure that especially shit like this doesn't happen again, please hit me with that. But I kind of have an idea with that, and that because the Mega War system, and for those of you who don't know what that is, when an Empire level title in a Game of Thrones goes to war, it breaks up into the Kingdom level titles, which are then called in as allies, and as we've seen previously, it allows people to break off as independent, or it allows people to break off as different various allies, as we can see exactly here. So we've got the Northern Independence under Edric Flint. What happened to the Starks? History. Torrhen the King Who Knelt. Oh, this is an Empire level title. Oh, because Torrhen knelt to the Targaryens, and then obviously it went to... Okay. My question is, where's the King of the North? Cregard the Downcast died. Oh my god, House Stark died without a successor? There's 21 living Starks, but none of them were valid candidates for succession. Wow. So instead, House Flint was elected, the leader of the Iron Throne, and obviously that's flipped to an Empire level title because they are in rebellion against the Iron Throne. What I was thinking was, the way we could get all the power is we basically continue on with our current plan. There's a way that we can do our current plan of taking the Crown Lands and also make it so that we hold most of the power. So when it all breaks apart, the Iron Throne becomes just the area you can see here in grey. If we, as a king, when we remake the Crown Lands, if we take all of this land, when there is a rebellion, because we're a king level title, that will become independent under us, and then we can decide whether or not we join as an ally or not. We would have the army and the main lands of the Iron Throne, and it's down to the Iron Throne, because if the Iron Throne has no power, you can see in this war they've only got 5,900 men. They're relying on their allies to win that war for them. If we take all this land, we hold all the power. All we've got to do then is forge the alliances and keep things together, and we decide who lives and who dies at that stage. I think that could be a lot cooler. So obviously we won't be able to get rid of King's Landing. The ruler of the Iron Throne always has a claim on King's Landing, so we can't just, like, give them Dragonstone or, like, Lonely Light or some shit and just have them rule from there. But they would just have King's Landing. And that alone does not give them enough troops or enough army to be able to fight back against, well, anybody, really. So I think we'll stick with our current plan. We're still trying right now to fabricate a claim on Stokeworth. I just made our grandson here, Atheon Targaryen, our diplomat, because he came out with 24 diplomacy, which I didn't even realize. Fantastic. So I just sacked, I sacked us instead and put the Targaryen on there. So we're looking at like 36% chance now, 39%, 38.7% chance of getting that duchy. When we get the Duchy of Stokeworth, we've already got the Duchy of Hayford. That gives us that gives us everything, obviously, north of King's Landing in the Crown Lands. We obviously need to take Graphical Point too, so we'll try and grab that. Now, the other thing is the Trident have grabbed some land over here. They're not supposed to have all of this crap, but the Freys inherited it. So we might want to try and free Duskendale at some stage, which of course we can do, because they're on the same level as us in terms of the kingdom size. It should be kind of fun. I think that could be... I think that could be a pretty good plan, because then if we do get a Targaryen or a Martin on the throne, we are their true power, because we control the Crown Land. Oh no. You have a strong craving for some more of that strange meat. By the way, we stood trial yesterday because of this strange meat that we've eaten. It made you quite potent, so you visit the butcher, but nasty rumours spread about him in the past few months. I can't do this. It's so natural. What have I done? We became frail and depressed, or we say, give me more. We keep the health and the fertility, but we also risk gaining lunatic or possessed. No, I think we'll stop being a cannibal. We'll pretend that we didn't know. Remember, I did say that at the time. You know, oh, it's just chicken. We might as well eat it. Well, now we're going to turn up. Now that we know it's cannibalism, we've been on trial for cannibalism, I'm pretty sure we should probably not eat any more of that shit. Us died at the age of 41. Shit. Can we elect her son, though? Because that's who we wanted to play as, right? We wanted to play as either George or... Actually, George came out terribly. He came out really bad. Or it was... There, Collyanne Martin, which obviously we'll have to rename. She's married at the age of 9. What the fuck? She's married to Balerion Targaryen. You Targaryens are into some weird stuff, but that's a little bit too far. Playful, rowdy, brooding. Haughty is the only bad trait she's got there. The rest are actually very good. No, but we can't afford private funerals. I'm so sorry. We're saving up for, like, duchies and duchies worth of claims here. We've got to be a bit more careful about things. Ah, that's a shame. Can we not elect her as our successor? Collie Ann Martin. There has to be close relatives and she's too distant. Bollocks. Wow, that leaves us with very slim pickings, doesn't it? I guess we'll go for... Oh my god. You know, that adds a level of difficulty I never considered before to this playthrough. If we live too long as our guy who now cannot have any more kids, when we die, we might not even have a successor. Because it has to be close relatives. We'd have to change the succession law back, but I don't think we can do that again because we've already done it once. Yeah. Oh, fuck. We'd have to change our primary title if we wanted to play as a different dynasty member. Oh, do we want to flip over to Relaw? You're alright. I gotta say, have this heretic jailed. I don't want to make any more enemies this fast. Oh, there we go. That'll do it. He's close relative too. Grandson. Okay, that... No, wait, grandsons don't count. Otherwise, we'd be able to elect a load of people, right? Your grandson. Oh, maybe we can. Quentin. Quentin Martin. No, he's not on the list. I don't know what determines close. Rule of their vassals, councils, claimants, and relatives may nominate a successor, but we're still very limited. That's weird. If it was all our grandkids, it would be a different story. We'd be able to elect a load of people. I didn't accidentally marry off non-matrilineally. No, well, that's okay. If we play as her, we can end up playing as a kid who is quick still. Let's make sure we are educating him immediately from birth. Make sure that he is coming out okay, because he might be the character we play as in like 2 generations' time. Now that we've saved up the $300 dues by making a load of fake valuables, we'll go for the Alchemist Guild next. I feel like we've got to get that done sooner rather than later. And again, it's a permanent thing. It becomes a province modifier, so we don't have to worry about losing it in the future or anything like that. All right, good stuff. Oh. Myra emerged from the dungeons covered in grime with a bloody knife in her hand. What the fuck? Did you was like murdering people in my dungeon? She got brave. She's actually coming out really good as well. As Jim kind of liked her. We've got a lot of people in this dynasty who are really, really good, and none of them are valid candidates for succession, which is a bit of a shame. We've got all the Targaryen side with their genius, attractive, crit, whatever. We've got our side too, and with like more distant relatives though in House Martin who have strong, as we've seen, there's like kid with genius and attractive. Can't do anything about that one. Oh, nice. Okay, we're good. We're living for another day. How's the war with Northern Independence? I noticed that was also the Vale and the North together. So that is House Aaron again. That's John Aaron's grandson. All right, we live to fight another day. Although we don't want to live too long, so I might be a little bit careful with who we murder from here on out. There we go. Independence is over. Oh, so the Greyjoys still have Pike. For whatever reason, they made their capital in Ironhole. Oh, well, they don't have Pike. House Baratheon have Pike. Oh, shit. The Baratheons are slowly taking over the Iron Isles. That's quite funny. Oh, God, help me here. All right, I think I'm good. What have we got then? What happened with Tommen of the North? Tommen Baratheon of the North? The Baratheons controlled the North, the Stormlands, the Iron Islands, and the Crown. And then, obviously, they are intrinsically linked with House... Oh, but House Tyrell got deposed, didn't they? So the Baratheons have actually swung this around into controlling... Well, they got like 4 of the... Well, technically not 4 of the 7 kingdoms, because the Crownlands don't count as one. But it might as well. Or it will eventually when we're done with it. Holy shit. That's insane. They are so powerful. And then they've got Dragonstone too. Obviously, Stannis' descendants have Dragonstone there. Wait, who was that was... What? Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. Was that 75% chance of dying? I could be persuaded. I genuinely could be persuaded. Oh, it's 15% chance of dying. Sorry, my bad. I'm very, very concerned. Hopefully you guys can see why I'm kind of okay with succession right now, because I'm concerned that, oh, we play as Quentin, young Quentin immediately right off the bat. That could be a good idea. Man, I wish he would get elected. I can't risk it. What do you think? Lose lustful and lose proud, or... Okay, we survived. We lived. I don't know if that was enough. Oh, shit, we have to vote for her. Otherwise, we're going to lose the realm. Okay, put my vote back. Okay, there we are. There we are. I've got to be a bit careful about who we elect here. I didn't realize people were so divided about... So as long as we rally behind her, everyone else will vote for her. But if we vote for a tiny child, no one's interested and we'll vote for randomers. Our candidate score's not high enough. That's a real shame. Now, one thing I wanted to check was, apparently, his successor is my grandson. Okay. Plot to kill Stannis II. I would never kill Stannis the first, but Stannis II is okay. Right. Slay him dead. Get some people in here. Roger, Spymaster Dragonstone. Look at that. 65% plot power from a single man. Then I think also, sit him with one of those. hopefully, we kill this guy off, we get our grandson elected. Hell, if we're ever going to kick off a Targaryen reinvasion, doing it from Dragonstone is, like, the ultimate thematic way to do that. And there's our Alchemist Guild. As soon as it says that, Rosby gets an Alchemist Guild, so we never have to build that again. So if someone else does join the Alchemist Guild in our dynasty, we haven't got to deal with that shit. Okay, cool. So now we can start doing all sorts of fancy stuff, like making straw and wildfire, that type of thing. I want to just uncover the secret stuff. I want to uncover all the secret stuff, because I've never done it before. Mentor Acolyte John. No, that's not how we do it. You have to be... We died? We just died? Of old age? Really? Depression. Wow, that was unexpected. Brandon Martin, that's our first death this entire campaign. Is George still alive? George is still fucking alive. Age 67. Wow, he ruled Rosby ably in every way possible. I agree with that. Here's the down fucking side, though. We lost all our claims. We got a claim on Wendwater. Oh, hello. Oh, but Baelor owns it. Wait, really? Wait, Wendwater? No, he does not. It's under the Stormlands. Wendwater. Oh, he has the duchy title. But we should still be able to press claims against Storm's End, as far as I know. Well, apparently we could have also debased the mints there. Oh, God, debasing the mints Game of Thrones one is terrible. If we do that now, will we lose charitable? Okay, but we didn't get the goal for it either, so that's fine. 26 learning, 16 intrigue, 11 and 11 for Marshal and diplomacy, and then 7 stewardship. She's not the best character we've ever played. That's a surefire fact, but we could try and build her up a little bit here. I think we'll go for rulership. Now, we've got to make sure that our succession is going to go smoothly. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. But no one wants to elect our fucking son. We might have to kill Gladden Robsgood. Who the fuck is Gladden Robsgood? He's got a claim on it. Why have you got a claim on it? I guess is a better question. Well, unfortunately, now we have to start fabricating all these frigging claims again. I was not expecting him to die that young. I say that young. I was not expecting him to die that early when George is up to 700 years old, or whatever old he is right now. Oh, she was Perganan? I didn't even notice. Yeah. Darren. Darren the Weak. Great. I don't think we've actually got any names to rename these kids with, so I'll let them come as their default names, and then we'll rechristen them. Wait, it was a twin, but we can get told about the other one. There she is. And then Ariane. We'll give them good names when we finally get around to the slaying a little bit more. That's always a good sign. Cersei Martin, our cousin, died of the fucking great sickness, and we are now dying of, I can only assume is possibly the great sickness, because there's nothing, well, I don't know, but there's nothing in the capital. Okay. All lords and ladies around them right. No, I don't want to invite too many people. I thought we might as well have a feast, because we need to cement this lady as a good ruler, as a true lady for the realm. No, don't bother me about the tournament. So we're gonna go for quite a high tier feast here. I'm gonna spend as much money as possible here. Make sure that our family members, at least if nothing else, are quite happy. Wait, we got rid of the headaches, but the cramps are still around. What the fuck? What does that mean? I've never seen that before. We lost one symptom, but the other symptom persists. Alright, well, I guess it's just permanent cramp mode from now on. So I unlace my dress to go to bed. I let out a sigh of relief as I feel my pot belly jump out free of constraint. Sure. Keep eating and potentially become fat. We get some health out of it, so that's not really a big deal. And plus, she's already married. Who gives a shit? It's none of his business. Get the hell out of here, Maelor. Really, our goal right now is to make sure that our half-sister... died of the dreaded plague. What? That's 2. In like 2 minutes. That's not... There's something going on here. I feel like we're being cursed by wizards somewhere. Anyway, what I was going to say is... I've forgotten now. Hang on a minute. No. What we're trying to do is obviously make it so everybody likes us so that this succession will actually work. Because right now, we're a little bit fucked. We can elect only children right now. And unfortunately, nobody else wants any of those children elected. We have to make people like us, more importantly. And we have to make them like the kid, but more importantly, we have to make people like us. So this can lead to eventually Jovial Matron. We lose Humble, fine. Jovial Matron will allow us to gain, I think it's like plus 10 opinion. So fingers, I know it's not a mass amount, that's why I always want to do that's why I want to do the feast, but that should try and help us win people over. Oh, the king's dead? Hang on. To the king. King Raymond II. Died of severe stress at the age of 44. My god, oh god, he was a cursed king through and through. Oh, look at that. I knew this guy would come in handy. I hired a dude with, I had to send us some gold for that, but with 28 diplomacy. Sorry, 23 diplomacy. We've got 78.3 gold, 200%. Oh, it's the High Lordship. Oh, boys. We are back on already. We needed to get Hayworth as well, but we actually never got Stokeworth as our previous character. This might be the start of something incredible for our dynasty. Come on, hurry up and get Haywood. Then we'll try and launch the wall at the same time. It gains gregarious for free. I'll take it. The hell is even that? To improve your stewardship, and better learn how to administrate a realm, it strikes you might be a good idea to conduct a survey of the land. Oh, because we've got rulership focusing, we're crap at stewardship because we have less than 10 stewardship. We're going to go to every corner of the domain, record the findings, shall be collected into a single great tome. We're going to write the Tome of Judgment. Fine, let's go and see what we can dig up. I assume this is just an adventure that gives you like +1 stewardship or some crap like that. Edward Hunt. You coward. As if a Baratheon would hire a dude whose, like, flag is just the other flag but murdered. Alright, well, now I'm going to have to dig up a better Justicia. Let's go for Stephen. Join me, Mr. Stephen. Oh, it worked. Look. Hazel, Maelor, Larissa, Dontos, Septim of Rosby. Holy shit, we've got it. Support the throne. Yeah, I think we probably will. Actually, should we have? Fuck. Oh, God, maybe we shouldn't have. So it's us, the Trident, Borman the Cuckold, and Lionel the Hospitable. 3 Baratheons and a Tully versus 2 Baratheons and everyone else. Ah, shit. This is the Westerlands they've dragged into that. Brennan on the Westerlands is a fucking world power at this stage. Good God. Sorry? Rumors bring trial that they say that this Maester rides a fucking dragon into battle? Okay. Oh, no, wait, her. Ah, I was going to say, that's a bit weird. It's the Maester telling us about that. Got it. Imprison Lord Holton of Castle Belgrave. We could potentially... 89% chance we could try and revoke it from him if he goes into rebellion. Oh, he didn't. That's a shame. Well, worst case scenario, we get to ransom him out, huh? Boom. All right, let him rot. Whatever. How are we looking here? Look at that. I was just about to move him over and he got a claim on the High Lordship of Hayford. The reason I was about to move him is because he also fabricated a claim on regular Hayford. So I was like, oh, well, there's no point keeping him there then. But he actually did manage to pull that up. That was, like, perfect timing. So we've got Hayford. We've got Stokeworth. And we've also got Wendwater, which we can't really do much with. Although, if we're ever going to take Wendwater, 7,300. No, we're not strong enough. Hayford, who are you fighting for? Dornish Wolf. Who's claim are they pushing right now? Gillian Martin? Minus 27% in favor of Gillian Martin taking the Iron Throne? Oh my god. Holy shit. What's happening? Look what's happening. We're just gonna get the fucking... We're gonna get the Iron Throne for free. Fortunately, our husband died and we gave him the depressed trait, but hey, we've got a whole throne coming to us. Do you think our son, and it is our son, isn't it? Valscan threatened us like asking for a... Oh, fuck. They've got him held prisoner. No, 5% chance he dies. Wouldn't that suck if we got 36% of the way to put him on the Iron Throne? Why are they pushing his claim of all people? They just don't like the current king, I guess. I mean, it's Rosilla of Dawn. She doesn't particularly like us too much either. The son is back safe and sound. Well, that works out pretty well. Yeah, fuck knows what's going on there. Whoa. I was one by... Oh, they got her in battle. Fuck. I was going to say, that would be a really easy get-out-of-jail-free card, wouldn't it? So here's the Iron Throne served up to you on a silver platter. Thanks, game. I appreciate the effort, but that would kind of undermine all the rest of the series and kind of undermine me fabricating all these fucking claims. Right, what happened with Rayonet now? High Lordship of Hayford. That's still the one we've got, isn't it? Yeah, they've changed flag there, which confused me for a second. Well, let's start working on the other stuff then in the King's Land too. Move over to the Great Fort next, see if we can... I thought that was it immediately then. Who the hell are you? Carl Dollo of Gishkar. Sure, whatever. Wait, they made the Empire of Gishkar? Oh my god, they have. It's a Dothraki feudal society. What the fuck? This was the man who would have been king if they hadn't failed the rebellion. So Gillian Martin became an elusive shadow. Trained fighter, shy, kind, erudite, ambitious, selfish. He's actually an all-right character. He's not fantastic, but he's got a lot of room for improvement. To be honest, we might not be playing as her for too long, seeing she's depressed with cramps for the past. If you have cramps that persist over the course of a decade, please consult your medical professional. We fucking can't in this game, for whatever goddamn reason. The Great Wars have subsided. Now might be a good time to start pressing our claims. That would also give us something over here too, which is kind of nice. You've got how many men? 3,300. We'd have to hire some troops. Luckily, we've got a decent amount of cash in the treasury here to see that through. But if we're going to declare all these wars, we might as well declare them all simultaneously. Let's hire 2,000 men, the Windblown Army, Siberio Dahan, because that way we can take out this one and hopefully take out Rayonet as well. Oh, Hayford became independent, but we got a claim on it. Oh, that was really fortunate. All right. Stokeworth, more like Jokeworth. Rayonet, more like Begone. Hayford, let's also grab you too. So all of that is going to be assimilated into the mighty kingdom of Rosby. Let's do it. I'm feeling fairly confident about this one. Oh god, not marching in at 0 morale. I'm not. Oh bollocks. Well, never mind. Guess we're in for it now. Fuck. You fool. I've never played CK2 before, to be honest with you, so I don't really know what I'm doing here. All right, merge these troops. Let's get some commanders. You're our best commander. Balerion the Black Dread with his 11 Marshal. That's a bit shit. Right, let's see if we can swap some of these guys out then. Wow, they really are bad. We might have to hire some commanders to see this war through, otherwise this is going to take a long time. Fuck. All right, join me. Torgan, Raymond. Oh, look at these guys. They're so good compared to the crap that we've got. Theon, Elwood. That'll probably do. Okay. Let's kill troops first, because that's why we've got these mercenaries hired, to help fight some of these bloody troops. Those are the things that cause us this issue. Kill the troops off first, then we can always drop the mercenaries down if we need to save some money. After that, it's just a case of siege and everything, right? George Martin, I'm gonna take you off of the armies. All right, there we go. Demon, Raymond, and Elwood. Look at that. 23, 22, 21. Kill them all. Oh, God, that's going to be... Oh, I was going to say that was going to be a close one. Nice, a good prisoner. Very good to see. Let him rot. Oh, their army's commanded. Truce. He has no legal right to the manors. Does he not? Due to the level of crown authority, King Raymond's letter is advisory. He has no legal... So we pissed off the king, so we might also want to now win him over a little bit. We might want to try and become friends with him, because he might just straight up execute us for disobeying. I mean, he can't do anything about it. As it said, it's legally he has no precedent, so he can't lop our head off for disobeying him or anything. Although he is a tyrant, so let's not put him too far. And now we sit and siege and hope that we have enough gold to be able to keep these troops hired without risking... We have no legal right to the manors. Yeah, fuck off. I'm never going to agree to it. Stop asking, basically. This is 2 duchies we're looking at here. So him a favor. We can't afford to give everyone any rewards right now because these mercenaries are way too expensive. Boom. Send them all to my dungeon. 100% plot power. You're gone. Look at that. There we go. Is he now also our vassal? What happened there? Oh, he's our vassal. Well, you know what? Bad blood will heal over time. Don't worry about it too much. Sometimes you get like, make a cake, go break eggs, or however that expression goes. Wouldn't know, I'm not American. But it's something along those lines, right? And I think that's a good example right there. He's the egg that's being broken, and the cake we're going to make is a tasty, tasty Martin Rosby kingdom. Martin Rosby sounds like a fucking weatherman. Right, let's wipe you guys out. 30... Okay, so let's take Hayford first. Just get another one out of the way. We've got to siege this one down anyway, so we might as well take this one first. Then we'll move on to the duchy. We can go both for bloods. Actually, to be fair, Rayonet would have made more sense to deal with first. Never mind, we've started now. Anyone was happy to oblige me. Is he going to ask me to clamp in irons? Truly an honor. Yeah, there we are. 15 extra points with him there. You get gone. So I feel to I'll take it for myself. We just get to take it. Well, obviously, I'm going to say, let's take it. Because we're 2 out of 3 on our domain limit right now. If you take things that you don't have a claim on, as far as I recall, that gives you, like, tyranny or makes you a terrible person. We didn't even have the choice with Stokeworth, obviously, because we had no claims there. Actually, I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works, then. I don't know why they'd offer it to... I guess you can have him swear fealty gains opinion back? Should have read the other one. Anyway, I think we've probably got this in the bag at this stage, and we might even be able to keep some... Another one that died of the dreaded plague. Someone's killing our family off, I'm telling you. Some of the dark magic is going on here to kill our family off. It's just way too coincidental. Baelor Baratheon died... Wait, Baelor Baratheon? Oh, that's the king's son. I was going to say, I thought it was one of our dynasty members. Boom. Oh, what a realm. Oh, what a realm. It's not very much, but I will admit, it's a pretty good start. We made a decent dent into things. Let's immediately get to what? More fucking Baratheons. God, they've made their dynasty powerful. It's quite impressive that the AI will have gone to this stage. Let's keep fabricating these claims. Let's keep the acceleration going here. Ah, fuck. That is a real pain in the ass. I was actually genuinely just about to mention that if we expand too quickly with elective succession, not only do we run the regular risks of factions, uprisings, rebellions, vassal opinion obviously being lowered, lows, tax, and whatever else. More importantly, they might end up just banding together and electing someone we're not interested in. This I was not expecting, though. Birch Hall and Lancel are going to go to war with us. That's 1,800 and 1,800 versus our 2,000. Shit. I'm not going to lie. That's a slight issue there. If we say no, he gains the High Lordship of Rosby, splintering our kingdom again. We say I will not be blackmailed. And now we die. Petition our liege for intervention? No, he did not. He did not help. Unsurprisingly, he was not interested in helping us out there. Alright, well, easy come, easy go. I guess we might be a little bit fucked here. We might lose Rosby. I think there's anything I can do to stop this. What can we do? Take out a loan from Bravos? I don't like taking out loans, but we don't have a choice here. But take a loan from Bravos, hire mercenaries. What choice do we have? Do it. Okay. You guys head south. You head south through there. You head south to there. Shit. Even that's not enough troops, though, because they've got almost 4,000 between them. Fuck. And how many have we got? 3,006. This is a bit screwed. This is just a little bit fucked up. It's a little bit fucked up. Hang on. But they are dividing and conquering, which might be their biggest mistake. They're movement locked. They're stuck in a battle. Let's say I owe a favor. Move in, kill these guys. No, we haven't got enough morale yet. Yet, though. Not quite yet. Watch this shit. We might be able to divide them here. Can we catch those guys before they run? We can. They're going to reinforce. This is not going to work, but I'm going to give it a go. It did work. It worked fine. Head south. Have we got them in the movement lock again? We have. Slay. No, I don't need that right now. Thank you. Fuck, this is going to be a close battle. Some more boys. Oh, by which I mean raise our troops. Shit, this is going to be so close. We can hire some more men. I'm going to do it. The Men of Valor. Where did they spawn in? You motherfuckers. Where did you spawn in? I hate you. How is that any fucking use? Yeah, get as close as you can on an island where I don't have any... Okay, don't panic. I think we're going to be fine. Yeah, we were fine. That was a waste of 100 gold, basically. Why did they do... Normally, they're supposed to spawn in as close as they can. Being on a bloody pirate island or Tyrosh or wherever the hell that was, miles away from where the war is being fought, is not helpful. Goodbye. Right, what can we do with these guys then? Let them rot. I agree. Can we take their titles? Potentially. Imprison him. Why was he not imprisoned anyway? He joined a rebellion against us. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Right, let's try that again. Round 2. Here we are. Someone wants to fight by trial by combat. Yeah, I think we could probably find someone to annihilate him. 80, 60, 90, 40. Theon Seaway. Kill him dead. Well, fight well, Theon. The gods are in my favor. Lord Lancel Larwick has been slain. I didn't want him to die. I wanted to be able to ransom him out. Well, shit. What does that mean, then? Can we now revoke a title because we want to trial by combat? Well, I guess it is dealt with a rebellious vassal. You got to look at the silver linings here. That's about the only silver linings this entire bloody thing. Hopefully we'll be able to vote this one, though. Try and grab another land there. Again, it removes another potentially troublesome vassal, so we can probably do something about that. Oh my god, we can't even siege it down. Brilliant. Are they reinforcing? They're not reinforcing. Well, we're going to have to go stand in our own territory for a while and reinforce for a bit. Hang on, we've got 346 men over there. I wouldn't have even noticed if they weren't trying to kill them all dead. Okay, right. Hold the line. Stay strong. Be powerful. Cat died. Whatever. Stay strong. They've done it. Oh my god. Okay. Whew, this might not be such a big deal then. Now let's see if we can actually attack this place and get our bloody troops back, or get this place sieged down. Take back this land. See if we can revoke it. Good god, what a mess. I'm sorry, Lord Darren Martin of Cracklaw Point. We ended up with a duchy? Oh my god, he created it and granted it to our dynasty member. Okay, hang on. What if we set Darren as our successor? And then we inherit Cracklaw... Well, my other son's dead anyway, so fuck knows. We inherit Cracklaw Point and then unify it all into one big round. Bear in mind, that's part of the... Oh god, they hatched a dragon. Potentially, that will help us form the Crownlands as well, because it's all part of the same kingdom. Alright, there we are. At long last, we are finished with, hopefully, the last of the Wars of Stability here. Right, can we revoke that now? Yeah, he's a traitor. Vassals will not object. And then banish him from the realm. Okay, we can't, because he's not taking one of our courtiers. Nice. So we've got 3 out of 300 domain sites. We've got Hayford. We've got Birch Hall. Obviously, we've kept Rosby there. We've expanded our borders quite nicely. More importantly, Cracklaw Point is going to be ours soon anyway. We've got this area down here. All we need is all these pink lands unified. We can make our own bloody kingdom. How close are we to making the kingdom then? 7 out of 30. So we're 21%. So we're a quarter of the way. Actually, we're technically halfway there to what we need. Obviously, we only need 51%. So we're just under halfway there. That's really cool. Nice work, team. So we'll leave that one there for today. The end of the Stability Wars. I'm interested in seeing how this goes, but we're ever closer to being able to form that lost 8th kingdom of the Iron Throne. So this should end up being pretty interesting, I think. And again, give you some ideas for the sort of Shadow King plan that we've got into play there. Thank you to the insane top tier level patrons for allowing the channel to exist during current events, especially. Big shout out to Aromatic Fool, Derek, Caden Carter, Bellic Strombo, Zazzy 7011, Noble S, Roll Su D1 Games, Huey Longdong, Tyler McClan, Tyler Kendall, Paul, Gwen S, Lucas, The Potato Eater, Archronx98, and of course everyone else at the insane tier levels on Patreon for making the channel possible. Thank you guys, much appreciated. Again, now more than ever. And of course, not to be forgotten as well, is Lampy, Icy the Great, Jaden, Valkyrie, Llewellyn Thomas, Mythomatic, Hated, Jason Sushu, Mason Fireblast, Bwen Gun, Monty, Dion, Demon X Jester, Derek F, Silent Sentinel, Shlomo, and everyone else at Patreon as well. Big shout out to you guys. Thank you all for your support in making the channel possible in the first place. Genuinely, without any of you, we would not be here, especially this month of all months. So we'll be out of it soon. Then we get back on with regular scheduled garbage.